Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP and look at that once again, the 4-hour chart. And I'm still very optimistic. I still think we're going up from here. I'm just waiting for that big announcement that sends XRP skyrocketing. And I think that announcement's going to come in a very short period of time. I think sometime between now and the end of August. XRP clinches the crown as the most traded altcoin. And you know, it's about time that Bitcoin Maxis come to terms with the fact that XRP is a much better cryptocurrency. And it's going to flip Bitcoin at some point. It's packed with utility and real world use case. And you know, the bad thing about Bitcoin Maxis is there's a lot of retail investors coming into crypto. Most of them only ever heard about Bitcoin because of the mainstream media news. So they get here and right away the Maxis take them under their wing and tell them you got to invest in Bitcoin. It's the only cryptocurrency that's ever going to make you money. Well, then all of a sudden, the next run happens, what do they expect to get? Maybe a 10x? If those same retail investors, everyday people that just want to take some of their hard-earned money and make, you know, a lot of gains off of it, all of a sudden see XRP skyrocketing 100x or 1000x, what do you think they're going to think about Bitcoin? Most likely they're going to be pulling their money out of Bitcoin and getting it into utility as fast as they possibly can. And you know, Bitcoin Maxis, if they would just come to terms with the fact that XRP is a better crypto, maybe a lot of them would jump ship as well. But once they create a narrative, they live by that narrative. You know, if I seen a problem with XRP, I would share it with all of you. I would tell you, listen, here's the problem I see. You know, this is possibly how it could affect your life. Maybe we want to get out of XRP and go into something else. But that's the kind of person I am. I just don't see one cryptocurrency. I, however, think I'm a utility maxi because I only invest in utility. And that's why I always make videos around these cryptocurrencies, because I see it as a sure thing. I don't want to play with people's money. I want them to go and invest in something that is going to make them money in the long term. And that's what I see happening for XRP holders. You will make money off of this cryptocurrency. I could tell you the same thing about XLM and XDC and HBAR and Casper and QNT and DAG. And there's others as well. But they're utility driven. You know, what do these maxis possibly have to say to a future retail investor once they see Bitcoin get flipped by XRP? What's going to be their next narrative is what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to invest in something other than narratives. Ripple and Palau mints very first Palau Stablecoin. Now, this is already being utilized within the country. So the event took place at the national capital in Palau. Anson emphasized that the PSC launch is a significant step in their collaboration with Ripple as they jointly explore the potential of this stablecoin in specific use cases within the country. Interestingly, the strategic initiative received explicit approval from the Palau Congress, adding an official stamp of legitimacy to the PSC pilot program. That's because in other countries, they have a clear path forward. They have everything put in place. They want to push ahead with innovation, and they want to push ahead of every other country that's hating on crypto right now, like the United States. We got clarity for XRP, yet we can't push forward because so many people are still waiting on regulations now. And I think somewhere along the way, we will get regulations. So the ruling clarified that not all cryptocurrencies are considered securities, contradicting the SEC's previous position. And Bank of America is still on the fence about using XRP. I think most likely they want to go live as soon as possible. So the Bank of America was among the first to react to the ruling, acknowledging that it released XRP from suspicions of being a security. However, the bank emphasized that the ruling didn't provide clear guidance for the broader U.S. market. The unique nature of Ripple's XRP offering and the complexity surrounding the ruling make it challenging to determine its full implications. And that's why Bank of America hasn't given us that big announcement yet. They're waiting for some sort of rules from Congress. So a new bill specifically addressing the regulatory void in the digital asset spot market. We have so many bills being introduced right now, but we need a bill to actually get put in place. This way we have some sort of path forward. I think then, and only then, we will start seeing those big announcements coming out of the United States. This bank working with Ripple, this bank utilizing XRP. But hopefully Congress does something soon. Breaking, PacWest Bancorp. Share price crash plus 25% today. The bank crisis is not over. And look at that. And you know, I've been saying that for quite a while now. I said we're not out of the woods with the banks. They're still on the razor's edge. Any bank could collapse at any moment. Most likely another reason why Bank of America is pushing for some sort of clear rules of the road so they could start to utilize XRP and that on-demand liquidity. But we're going to see more consolidations happen because that's part of their plan. And that's why I always tell people, you know, if you have any type of substantial amount of money in the bank, get it the hell out of there before it's too late. You don't know which bank is going to be next. XRP priced to $10 by September. Now remember, everybody was worried about XRP hitting $10 because it was kind of like we were brainwashed to believe that. And I still think that's coming. And I think that's the next price target. I think it's going to take a big catalyst, though, to send us skyrocketing. And I think that's coming, like I said at the beginning of this video, that big announcement. So according to market watchers, XRP price could hit $10 this year. This is not based on underlying fundamentals, but rather on technical chart analysis. According to past trends, the price could reach $1.70 early this quarter, $6 in August, and over $10 in September, if the monthly percentage sees the same trajectory as in the past. And that's why I said the fall timeline fits perfect for XRP. I think the next major announcement that's going to send the DXY down is when the BRICS announce that they're going live with that gold-backed digital currency. That's going to be the next big event. Scammers hack attorney Jeremy Hogan's Twitter account to promote the fake XRP giveaway. First it was Johnny Deaton, now it's Jeremy Hogan. And I'm telling you once again, these are nothing but scams. There's no XRP airdrop. Do not click on this at all because you need to keep your crypto safe, especially now. You made it this far. Don't do anything stupid and click on something or interact with bots because the next thing you know, you will lose your crypto. Ex-pro lawyer on chain analytics CEO pin WorldCoin as red flag investment. Wow. So you all asked me about this WorldCoin, and I've seen it as a scam right out of the gate. But Johnny Deaton actually solidified my thinking. So this guy said that he said that he can't talk about WorldCoin, is how it's distributed, because of the regulatory uncertainty in the United States. If there was ever a signal to run away as fast as you can from a project, here it is. And this guy he doesn't give any clear answers. When the guy from WorldCoin talks, he sounds a lot like Gary Gensler, avoiding the questions. And for some reason, you just see through this one. You know, sometimes you're like, okay, well, this looks like it has a lot of utility behind it. It looks like it could be a great investment. This has scam written all over it. And that's exactly what I see for WorldCoin. Now, this is what happened the other day. I put up 2 videos in a row, and I was talking about the 10% that people could invest into crypto. And a lot of you changed my mind on it, and I want to thank you for that. So, new bill in putting a leash on crypto purchases, limiting them to 10% of annual income or personal capital. But hey, don't sweat. Unaccredited investors, you still got a seat at the IDO and ICO table. Oh, and here's the kicker. This cap doesn't apply to token buys on exchanges. Seems like the Wild West of crypto's getting some new rules, but with enough room to keep things interesting. I'm not going to, judge this either way. And because I'm worried about the exchanges at the same time because they're targeting exchanges. Look what's going on with Coinbase and Binance. However, I know these exchanges are going to make it through. I still think we're going to see Coinbase win against the SEC. And I think somehow Binance will pull off a win as well. So going forward, I see us investing in crypto. And it doesn't pertain to the exchanges. So I'm not so concerned about this 10% now as much as I was when I first read through it the first 50 times, because I kept trying to see what you were all seeing, because you kept saying that doesn't pertain to us. And I was like, what do you mean? They're saying unaccredited investors. And that's what a retail investor actually is at this point. But apparently this doesn't pertain to us. Or once again, maybe I'm totally wrong. But again, that's what I love about the comments section on this channel. I'm open to everything that all of you always say, because I'm not always right, and I'm the first one to admit that. And that's why I like to talk about things on this channel, because sometimes I see something and I jump to a conclusion, or I give a personal opinion on it. But I always tell you, this is my opinion. What do you think? Or I'm speculating. What do you think? Because we're all learning together. Like I always said, we're going to get rich together, but along the way, we're going to learn together as well. So told you, Twitter is going full crypto, XRP, XLM, XDC, media legacy. And they're talking about that new X, that Twitter rebranding. Some people say it looks a lot like XRP. Other people say, but with the stellar line in it. So, right now we're speculating on that. But I still think Elon Musk knows exactly what he's doing when it comes to XRP. XRP is going to give a lot of people the opportunity to retire. And that's where we are right now. I always called this the pause, before the storm. But we're all waiting for the same thing. We're all waiting so we can retire and quit our 9-to-5s and, go and do all the things we ever wanted to do. And I think we are going to get there. But it's going to take just a little bit longer. And, I'm not going to sell off of cross-border payments. That's not what I'm waiting for. My next big thing around crypto is tokenization. And I think XRP is going to capture a lot of that. And that's really going to push the price, because that's how it will become a high-valued stablecoin in the future, backed by real-world assets of value. But, every day I will come and keep you optimistic and keep you positive and show you all the growth around Ripple and XRP until we get to that point where all of us get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.